Welcome back everyone to another Let's Play of Path of Titans, and this time around I'm going to be playing as a Spinosaurus because somebody on YouTube requested that I play as a Spinosaurus or was it a Suko Saurus or something like that? I can't remember, and I'm not sure if I'm actually pronouncing these names correctly or rightly, but either way I will go on as the Spinosaurus because I've got a Spinosaurus character already. But the good thing about these, well, about this game in general, that every time when you create a character, another character slot becomes optional as that. So it gives you, I'm not sure how many character slots it gives you, but yeah, it always comes up a new character thing. Well, yeah, there we go. Now this one, I've updated it to be more. I chose the more, I believe I chose the more speed side of things rather than its defense, or was it the other way around? I can't even remember. But either way, I went for something like that. And I have been playing this one for a while with Danny and also known as Jay Diamond or Sonia Tyler, depending what people know as this. Again, big shout out to her, big thanks to her for, getting me into this, getting this game. But yeah, here's my Spinosaurus. Now, they're a little bit slow on land, but they're much more quicker in the water, and the good thing about them, they can't drown. Oh wait, yes they can. Ignore me. It's only the crocodile-based ones. Yes, I can't pronounce the names of some of these dinosaurs. And also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh well, I can't do anything about the chat. So if you see anything in the chat that becomes offensive, in advance, I apologise. I can't control what the chat says and such, but if I have to, if it becomes a bit too offensive or something like that, I'll try and mask it out. But anyway, I doubt that they have said anything offensive in there on that. I'm not paying attention much. Not that they would or anything, because mostly the community here has been a bit peaceful. To me, they don't feel so toxic compared to some of the communities that I've seen. And holy cow, do I know about some of those toxic communities. Well, actually, I can name one person that knows firsthand about certain that, but, we won't go into those stories because what we want to do, we want to talk about this baby. Now, as you know, the Spinosaurus' diet is 100% meat. You can get meat from either eating land and dinosaurs, or you can eat fish. As you can tell, this one's a lot more... Wait a minute, is my sound coming from my headset or... Hold on. Yeah, it is. So I couldn't hear anything. I guess it's because I'm underwater. But yeah, the diet of this one, this is either fish or regular meat. And the good thing about being in here is that you can actually get fish, grow and such. Grow? What am I saying? This is not Beast of Bermuda or the Isle. I'm thinking of the wrong game. Whoopsie. Now, in this game, the good thing about this game is you've got quests to do. Now, you may see an arrow on my compass as in my right-hand corner of my screen. That arrow is telling me where I need to go. At first, I thought it was just it telling me which way was north or south, something like that. Because you know where you've got compasses that tell you pointing which way is north and such. And so... yeah, I thought it was like one of those, but no, it turns out that it's actually a waypoint telling me where I need to go for my quest. And every quest that you do gives you coins that you can use to spend on new skins, and these new skins will be permanent. They're not like, oh, you spend them and then you lose them when you lose your dinosaur or when you log out, and etc, etc, etc. You actually keep them for good. Also, I was reminded that to rest also properly is to tap H twice. Do it once for sitting down, hold it the next time around to lay down, or tap it the next time around to lay down. I was also told a few other little tricks of the trade as well by both one of the commenters, and also by Danny herself. Again, if you actually ever see her in in this game under the name Jade Diamond or Sonya Tyler, then be sure to say hi to her. She's 100% pure awesome. I know I said that in the last video, and I'll say it again, she is 100% pure awesome. One of the most sweetest people I've ever met in real life and online. She and her boyfriend are. Because he's actually full of, her boyfriend, I mean, is full of absolute madness, as you know, in a good way. He's makes you laugh with some of the crazy stuff he comes up with and so forth. Where was I? Oh yeah, I just only realised that's a waypoint there. That little white bit, exclamation mark there. So that makes it a lot more easier. Now I realised that the white is my stamina. So when I was playing as that other dinosaur, when I drowned it as that, I realised that one shouldn't be in the water. I mean, yes, it can swim, but it cannot. You know, it's not the salt that you want in the water, and if you run out of sand, obviously you're going to drown in there. Whereas this one and the crocodile-looking one, you're not going to drown so much. This one has a limited air, but at the same time, you can stay underwater for a good long period of time. Easy enough to catch your prey and such. I was hoping to catch a fish in there to demonstrate the fish in there, but obviously it's empty in it. Or I'm just not looking hard enough. But yeah, I'm just navigating to this spot, and then what I'll do is, after when I've gone to this spot to demonstrate the quest one, I will go on to the next dinosaur. Now I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to get to this spot. I'm not sure if it will take longer than 15 minutes or something like that. But if it does, then obviously I'll do what I usually do with my vids, break them up and continuing off with the next. But I'm pretty well confident that I'll get there in lesser time. And also got about under 50 minutes before the server also restarts. Now they restart the server every hour or so, all servers, and that's fair enough because it keeps it nice and clean, keeps it all. Whoopsie, what was dinosaur doing? But anyway, it keeps it all nice and clean, keeps it all nice and running smooth and such. Now, this game is not available on Steam. It's available on their own website. If you type Path of Titans, and you would guarantee to find it on the website. Shut up, phone. My phone's been a noisy bugger at the times. Keeps on sending me random messages. Ever since this whole thingamajig going on, you know, with the whole pandemic stuff, I get constant messages reminding me why I should wear a mask on it. And I already got the message the first few times, and it's like, okay, I get it. Before I go out, wear a mask. But anyway, getting back on track. Yeah, getting back on track. Yeah, this game. If you type in Path of Titans, you'll find this game, and you've got different variants of the game to buy. You can either buy the standard one, which is what my friend Jade Diamond got me. Or you got the ones where you can have all the backer skins, and then you got to get the choice to buy the skins individually, and etc. etc. If you buy the one that I went for, you get it on the phone and such. Be warned, it depends on your phone. I forgot to mention this in the last video, because not everyone has, you know, a super strong phone or anything like that. Now, mine's not super strong, mine's just average in it. So, you know, but it plays pretty much A-OK on my phone and such. I've got to find a way down this, because me and cliffs do not mix too well. But if you've got a really good phone to play this on, you know, you will see and actually go, ooh, this is really good and such. If your phone's one of the low ones, then don't try and play it on the low one phones, because you will guarantee to get some laggage and such. But if you got ones that's an average like mine, then you can play it and such, and it's pretty easy to download on your phone. Doesn't take up too much space either. That's a good thing. I've tested it out on my phone, and it's quite fun. But I just prefer to play it on the PC more than anything else. No offense to you Thunder lovers out there, but I'm more of a PC guy. And Windows was my idea. Anybody remember those efforts? I'm a PC and Windows was my idea. Uh, wait, why am I following that? This. Oh wait, I am following Yao. Yeah, I thought I was gonna fall, but fortunately not. Now if there's water, I'm swimming it. At least I don't have to worry about any big Moses on this one. Where if I was playing Beast of Bermuda, I'd be determined to get across that water as fast as possible because I know that big Moses tend to chom me up. And I never forgot the one time I was playing as a flyer, and this was funny actually. I was playing as a flyer on Beast of Bermuda, and I was winding up a group of herbivores for a laugh and such, and then all of a sudden this big Moses comes out of nowhere and chomps me down, and I was like, wow. I was actually in hysterics and amazed by that. No, this was before I started recording the stuff like Beast of Bermuda and these type of games and such. I was just, basically recording things like Freedom Planet and Star Trek and so forth. I kept it just, local. But when I found my roots, I started to just record all sorts of games, whatever ticks my boxes. I mean, yeah, I can easily go with the whole trend and go, play Fortnite, play this, play that, but I'll go with what I want to play, because it's better that way. Because, like I said in my other videos, YouTubers or even people who watch these videos, they're not looking for someone who just, they're not just looking for someone who plays the games they like. I mean, yeah, they are looking for that, but at the same time, they are also looking for people who are either funny or entertaining or somebody to give them entertainment. Now, my goal is just to basically have fun. I'm not here to try and actually win points with anyone. If my videos suck, they suck. If they don't, they don't. That's the attitude I've got, because you can't just go and rely on numbers, because otherwise you just run yourself on the hope, and you just end up feeling a bit down because you ain't got the numbers that you expect. So actually this tip also comes from, I believe it was it Jacksepticeye that actually said this, if memory serves, when he said about don't look at numbers and such. That's because that's the one thing, something like that, I can't even remember. I don't want to end up butchering these words, because he said some really good stuff that actually rang true for even myself and that. Now, I don't aim to be a content creator or anything like that, even though, yes, I'm, making content and such, but I don't aim to be like a paid one or anything. My goal is basically, like I said, to have fun, enjoy, show off what the games I'm playing, see if, if I can actually keep you guys entertained or make you laugh and such. But like I said, I don't aim to try and be a crowd pleaser, but I just aim to just make my videos, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically to the way I want them. I know some people can go, oh, you could do this and that, and you know what? I actually listen to the advices of people, like when one person commented in YouTube comments saying about, oh, I should try the Spino and such. I listened to that because that's actually got me thinking, ooh, I could actually, do that for my next video and so forth. So it gives me plenty to go by. So I shouldn't really do that, because usually doing that usually costs me my life, even though it's only a short drop, but I do worry about that. I swear I got paranoia ever since falling off cliffs too much. But yeah, I'll definitely say thank you to the YouTube commenter for both subscribing to me and actually suggesting to play as this dino. And I'll have to say, the Spino is quite a nice dinosaur to play as. I mean, I must admit, long ago, I used to go, nah, I'm more of a raptor person, I had my doubts with the Spino and such. But after a while, ever since playing these type of games, I've actually grown to like the Spino and such. And yes, I'll always be a raptor person, still raptor for life. And I blame the first Jurassic Park for that one. However, my friend and sister from another mother, Jade Diamond, she's more of a Rexy fan. And I don't blame her because Rexy is actually pretty cool, and she's the real hero of the Jurassic Worlds and Jurassic Parks, and we all know that. Or should we call her heroine? But either way, yeah, both she and Blue, yeah, that's it. I had to remember names. Ooh boy, my old age just kept catching up with me. Next thing I'm gonna be needing is a foghorn to hear. I'll be like, you what? And they'll be like, I said this, you idiot. And I'll be like, oh, what? I like making fun of myself at times. It's like I said, sometimes you just have to make fun of a situation at times. Well, when I say make fun of a situation, I mean make fun of a certain situation. Not all situations are funny, but situations that you can make fun of. Like, for example, if I know the best example is take my anxiety for example. Now I know anxiety is a right royal pain in the backside, and it can grind up people's gears and such. But what I tend to do is not only confront it, but I also laugh about it and say, "Yeah, I'm like a, I'm like a leaf shivering on a stick." And I make all sorts of silly noise and take the royal pee out of myself, and I just have a laugh about it. But obviously, when someone else is saying, "Oh, I feel real bad and anxious and such," obviously I show sympathy towards them and say, "Yeah, I know how you feel," and give them my advice on my end. But the one advice I would say is, if you do suffer with anxiety, don't be afraid to admit to it. In fact, if you suffer from any form of mental illnesses, don't be afraid to admit to that either. I mean, I suffer from mental illnesses. I mean, anxiety is just the tip of the iceberg. It's the other things that's in my head, I mean, I would go into details of it, but that wouldn't be exactly a good idea because, well, it probably would be a good idea, but at the same time, I'll probably end up boring you all with the details and such, and I can half waffle on. But like I said, if you've got any form of mental illness, don't be afraid of it. Just, if you got it, you got it, Just say, yeah, I got it, Don't feel ashamed about it. Just, be proud of yourself, Take pride in yourself. That's the most important thing. I know it's hard because I can talk. But you've got nothing to be ashamed about, I mean, it's not like we chose to be or anything like that. It's just one of those things. If anybody starts pulling you down because of it, then, they either the fools themselves or they just don't understand, No one understands this stuff. But I think you'll find that the world is opening up more and more, is more aware of these mental illnesses and such. Listen to me now, I'm actually going on into a little bit of deal of it all. I said I won't waffle on about it, and here I am. But yeah, like I said, the world is becoming more aware of it all, and it's become, a big known thing. So, like I said, hold your head with pride and say, yeah, I'm mentally ill, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with me, and there's nothing wrong with that either. I'm just like every other person, with a few rough edges, but a good heart. Now, how far is this bloody thing anyway? Christ. Well, I am on my way, I can go the distance, 'cause I don't know the words of this song, but I don't care. I just wanna get to my place. So, anyone want to play 20 questions? In fact, I've got one question to ask. Where's the dinosaurs? I'm the only dinosaur here, it feels. I'm thirsty. Sweating. Where's the dinosaurs? I remember when I first did that on Dino System. I was making my friend Jay laugh. That's Danny's boyfriend, Jay Diamond's boyfriend. And I was making him laugh because I kept on saying it. And every time when I kept saying, where's the dinosaurs? In a sort of like a gruff voice, he just kept on snickering about that. And now it's become a thing. So that's why sometimes I end up saying that at times. It's like the whole Shazam thing. That started off in Grand Theft Auto 5, where I was breaking doors off and such. And in one of the videos, I was just like, Shazam, and I just ended up breaking doors off. But I will say, the one that had the worst time with my Shazam shenanigans has to be when Darkles, another friend of mine, who was playing GTA at the time, and I just ended up going Shazam, and she ended up losing all 4 of the doors. And I don't know how I managed to do it. I mean, I just literally jumped out of the car and somehow broke all 4 of the doors. And I was like, wow. I won't be able to do that again. Well, at the same time, I kind of felt bad because it's like, whoops, I damaged the car. But yeah, it's those shenanigans that makes the game quite funny at times. Right. I've got to say, the colours in this is quite nice, and such. Not too bright, not too dark, just right again. Even when it gets to night time, you know, it's pretty nice to actually see the dinosaur in the dark instead of just being blinded by the shadows and such. So there is a lot to this game that people can actually take notes of and such. I'm not saying that, oh, you know, you developers need to learn from this game or that game and such. I'm not trying to pitch games together, so don't ever think that I think, oh, that this game sucks or that game sucks. I'm not one of those guys who, you know, says that. I'm not here to pull down games. I'm here to actually play the games and enjoy them. And if a game sucks in people's eyes, I still would play it because what sucks to some people's eyes could actually be awesome in my eyes. And I have been known to play games that suck in people's eyes. I mean, take Sonic 06 for example. Now, a lot of people say that game sucks. A lot of people say it's a terrible game and such. Me, I got a lot of enjoyment from that. And yes, I'm one of the very rare people that actually will say that. And I'm actually saying it with caution at the same time because I'm thinking there's some people that's out there that's going to come at me with their claws out and go, you what? And I'll be like, oh, yeah, I enjoyed it. Nah, if somebody was to come at me like that, I'll be like, hey, it's my choice, you know. I mean, I'm pretty sure you like something that I don't like, and you know, I won't push you for it. So if anybody pushes you for, you know, your likes, just ignore them. Don't let them get to you. You can like whatever you like. I mean, I can understand friendly little digs and such, like, for example, when a friend goes, oh, you like that game, ew, disgusting, you know, they say it in a jokeful way, then, you know, obviously, you can have a laugh at that. Yeah, I have to go around this thing to actually get to where I want to go. I will need to get some food eventually, but luckily, there's an abundance of food and abundance of water. Especially when there's fish in there thing. That's the good thing about playing as the Spino. This is taking me longer than I thought. I'm going to let my stamina build up as I walk. There's got to be an opening. Can I actually climb up this thing? Oh wait, I can go around it. No, I can't climb it, but still, there's according to the map, I can go around it. Now, let's see, how far around do I need to go? So, location Arc Mountain. Ah! Wait a minute. Arc Mountain, now, that would probably be in the middle of this. I say probably. Now, let's have a look, see. Ah! Looks like I'm almost there. Yes, I am. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. I also like the way the fin also moves as well. Yeah, it's kind of like that floppiness to it. I'm not sure actually whether you call that top thing on the Spino's back a fin or something else, but either way, yeah. You could tell I'm no dinosaur expert. If you was to ask me a question about bugs, then I guarantee you I can answer those, because I do have a fascination with bugs. Spiders, wasps, bees. I mean, it's like, not many people know that the females of the bee population are the ones with the stingers, where the ones without the stingers are the males. And the males are only used for, well, do I need to say what they are actually used for? Put it this way, in an insect world, it's almost a woman's world. And that's not me being sexist there, that's me being factual there. Ooh, might be there. I think I am very close to it, yes. Entering Star Rave. Oh, Ravine, sorry, I can't even. Star Rave. Star Ravine, that's it. Goodness, I've got to learn to read. Remember the X. Yes. Good. There's only a few things I know in life. Boring. Good. And no, I'm not going to say that word. But those you get that reference will know what I was trying to do. I also like the names of the locations that they're actually given to this. They actually made it a lot more simple, a lot more easy. I also like the fact that they're also giving little quests to do, like it could be going to this location, going to that location, get these nuts, get get these nuts, or get this mushroom, and such. And I made it to Ark Mountain, so yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I do love it that they give you these quests to deal with and such. And not all of them will be the same. It's like I said, you could be collecting tiger nuts, or that doesn't even sound pleasant no matter how I say it. You could either be collecting mushrooms, or go to certain locations, or you have to kill certain things, or in this case, catch 2 medium fish, which is going to be easy for me. But however, I am going to end the video here. On my next video, I will play as another dinosaur, so I look forward to doing that. Till next time, y'all take it easy, and peace out.